What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Better Call Saul penultimate episode. It is almost over, not just Better Call Saul, but the Breaking Bad world. One more episode until it can enter the pantheon of greats like The Sopranos, The Wire, Mad Men, and many others. We open in the iconic office of Better Call Saul with the University of Samoa diploma and the Constitution wall painting, and Francesca yet again threatens to quit. He's not opening yet and is racked with what to do as his foam column falls down, an ominous sign. He has been served divorce papers, and the music hits but stops once again, ruining my vibe to the tune because we cut to the after times as we see what Kim Wexler has been doing all this time. She's got a new hairdo and making potato salad. She's got a new man, complete with Pit Viper sunglasses, and he even has the same hand gestures as Jimmy as he brings home Miracle Whip instead of mayonnaise. I don't know what is wrong with her that she keeps settling for mid, as she's in an escalating keeping up with the Joneses on making cookout stuff and living the suburbia dullness dream as they clear up after the party. Watch the show, completely gone from my brain is what it is. The Amazing Race, I believe. She's morphed into the boring wife as her man sits in his lazy boy, and it seems she's moved all the way to Florida, sleeps alone, and even in black and white, Florida looks much nicer than I remember. Kim works a dull life, working at a sprinkler place, a world away from the law firm she worked and was born to do. It's a life of measuring flange diameters, Maxwell House, and birthday cards, and terrible birthday puns, and a jazzed for Java scoop. Her co-workers talk about drugs and crack as well as ecstasy, with their pearl clutching so very on display. I don't know how they do it, but the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul writers are experts at making the mundane just beyond gripping. The receptionist talks about her partner buying an exercise bike as Kim prepares her office, or Kim rather, for a call from Jimmy. He's at the petrol station once more and so naive, thinking she might want to catch up. I mean, I wonder what her reaction was to everything that happened from afar. I mean, he's a wanted criminal, and I'm pretty sure that she could get in trouble for speaking to him. Now, she says that he should turn himself in, and, he says that she has no idea what he did. I liked how he said that Lalo is in the ground, apparently, marking that he still isn't sure if Lalo is dead or not, as Gus and Mike are both in the ground. Despite it all, she's glad he's alive, and Rhea Seehorn crushes the scene, only saying just a few words, and has to go out and sing Happy Birthday right after that. Kim is back at her familiar grounds of the courthouse, and we then cut to Howard's wife, who Kim has come to visit. Let's not forget that Howard was probably still missing all this time. She has confessed to everything, the cover-up, everything with Jimmy, and it's probably due to the guilt of reopening the guilt with Jimmy on the phone call. The wife says that all anyone remembers is the fake picture they painted of Howard, and she wants the body and is adamant for her to go to jail for what she did, but there's no evidence and the witnesses are all dead. I mean, the body is right under the meth lab as well, and she lets her guilt out as she cries on the bus. Yep, absolutely strong stuff there. Now, interestingly, as she arrived in Albuquerque, there is a sign that says Alaska, a throwback to Jesse heading there at the end of El Camino. As well as that, at the end of the episode, there was a bread loaf that said White as well. A reach, but that could be a throwback to Walter White. Now, Jimmy is back robbing the cancer patient from last episode. He gloats to himself that he found secret passwords and heads out to Jeff's cab, but he goes back in, steals a cigar. Enough is never enough for the man as a car turns up behind the cab. However, the guy has woken up as Jimmy has taken too long to rob him, and even resorts to maybe using an urn of ashes, showing how far he's fallen. The scene is tense and the music just makes it. But the police that Jeff was sweating over are just doing little more than being angry about the amount of fish in his fish taco. Fish taco, that sounds absolutely disgusting, as Jeff runs away in fear, but he crashes into a car. In the past, we see Kim sign her divorce papers in Jimmy's office. He seems unfazed by her simply leaving, saying have a nice life, as he's fully immersed into Saul Goodman. We see Emilio from Breaking Bad Season 1, and we also get the second of our Breaking Bad cameos as Jesse bums a fag off Kim, and he recognises her from the courthouse, as she turns out that she defended Combo from Breaking Bad, who she says Hope was keeping his nose clean, but we know he was killed in Breaking Bad. Jeff calls Jimmy from jail, and he's a suspect of a robbery. It turns out that the guy ran out of the house and put the blame on Jeff for doing all of this. Jimmy lawyers himself with Jeff, knowing that he can full well get him off. However, the mother has finally put two and two together, searched Albuquerque conman, and found Better Call Saul. Yes, this is bad. The life alert pops, and well, that is it. He has been made. Time to get the vacuum suck 5 billion thousand or whatever it was, because bro, you got to get out of town. This was a stunning episode. The episodes are long, gripping, and just beautifully shot. I'll see you next week for the finale. It's all over.